Hi, my name is Bridget Capps, and I'm with the San Joaquin Stanislaus Cattle Women's Group, and I'm here to read you a story today. And the book is called B is for Buckaroo, and it's written by Louise Dork Whitney and Gleaves Whitney. So we're going to start off with the letter A. Oops. Ana Lucia. Here we go. Ana Lucia begins with an A, Spanish land that's far away. It's where our story begins, of the colorful cowboy way. B is for Buckaroo, who's a cowboy through and through. These buckaroos you'll often see riding on horseback, yelling, "Whoopee!" Chuckwagon starts with the letter C. It's a place where cowboys like to be, to enjoy tasty victuals and a cup of coffee and tell tall tales out on the prairie. D is for Dally, the drovers like to make when they need a little doggy to put on the brake. And a little doggy is not a dog, it's a calf. E is for the endless plains, stretching as far as the eye can see. For cowboys and cattle, it was home, the land that gave them room to roam. F is for the frying pan, a ranch with a funny name. It's where the barbed wire fence began, and Joseph Glidden earned his fame. He was the gentleman that developed it. G is for all the gear that cowboys like to wear, boots, hats, jeans, and chaps as they work and ride the frontier. All right. Hats are our letter H. Keep off the sun, rain, and snow. With a tall crown and a wide brim, they sure do make a show. That would be the crown, and there's the brim. Goes around the outside. Irons start with the letter I. White hot from the fire. An iron horseshoe and an iron brand the blacksmith forges by hand. Jingle Bob begins with the letter J. It's the little bell on your spur. Jingle Bob jangling all day, especially when cowboys dance and play. K, King Ranch begins with the letter K. It's where the American ranching began. To learn about the cowboy way, visit the spread if you can. Now let's lasso some L words. L is for the lariat or lasso, a loop of a rope called just so. Swing it wide or swing it low. Hook those longhorns and yell, whoa! Underneath the moonlight, starry night, rode the night herd, our letter N. Cowboys keeping watch over the cattle would sometimes nod off in the saddle. Now, O is for Annie Oakley, is the letter O. The star of the Buffalo Bill show. Little Sure Shot was her nickname. Her sharp shooting brought her fame. Q is for the quarter horse that a cowboy loves to ride. Old Sorrel was the first of the breed with a fast and sturdy stride. R, riding the bulls and roping calves. Let's round up an R for rodeo. Cowboy clowns and bucking broncs put on a rip-snorting show. S stands for the saddle, with a horn and a cinch and cantle. That's the throne of a horse for a cowboy, of course. T is for the many trails you used to herd on the rails. With names like Goodnight and Santa Fe, they remain a legend to this day. Union Pacific is the train that starts with the letter U. Listen for the lonely whistle as it crosses the plains. Choo-choo! V is for Vaquero, starts with the letter V. A Spanish cowboy was he. Knowing how to rope and ride, he was the first of the cowboy pride. W was for Will Rogers, the king of cowboy philosophers. He did fancy tricks with his lassos to thrill the kids at the Wild West show. X is for the ranch called XIT, bigger than any other you'll see. It's also a famous brand known for miles across the land. Oh boy. Yodeling starts with the letter Y. Cowboys crooning way up high. Tunes that'll keep your toes a-tapping and keep both of your hands a-clapping. Oh, that's a yodel. And Z, at last we come to Zane Grey, whose first name starts with a Z. He wrote stories about cowboys to be enjoyed by you and me. And that's your storybook. I hope you enjoyed it.